Ghosts, are they real? At Halloween, everybody thinks of ghosts and all the spooky things in the world, and they come to life in our kids out trick-or-treating. Well, today, we have a special guest. We have someone here that studies ghosts year-round. Would you please welcome our guest, and would you please introduce yourself?
Hello, we're Salem, Virginia Paranormal. My husband Richie's over there. Yes, we are firm believers that spirits do exist.
Well, great. Thanks for stopping by. For Halloween, I thought it'd be great if we could ask a ghost hunter a few questions. Now, first off, I know the question that a lot of people would have is they would say, I don't believe in ghosts. What would you tell that person?
Not until you experience it happen for yourself.
Well, when was Salem VA Paranormal started? When did you start ghost investigating?
It's probably around 2015 or 16 when we formed our own.
All right. And what was your first paranormal experience yourself?
We have so many paranormal experiences, I don't think I can name one. It's many incidents that happened.
The first that happened to you personally?
First one that happened to me would be when I was probably 8 years old. I witnessed my first shadow person, me and other friends.
Wow. Was it your personal home or someone else's home?
Friend's home.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What made you decide to start doing this as a hobby, as investigating paranormal stuff?
To show others and that spirits actually do exist.
Well, and what would you say the scariest thing that's happened to you on an investigation is?
The scariest thing that ever happened would be on our land. My husband got pushed. That was the...
Physically pushed?
Yes. He got pushed so hard that they had tried to get to him and pushed him into me, and there was a tree there.
On your own property?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah.
That was another one of my questions I had wrote down here is, have you ever personally lived in a haunted location? I think you might have just answered that.
Yes, our own land.
All right, what about prior to that? Had you ever lived in a haunted location prior to that?
Yes, we actually rented a home, and my son used to witness seeing blobs, and stuff would go on we couldn't explain, cabinets opening up, footsteps. I'd hear my name being called. I'd hear Carla, and I'd say, did you say my name, Richie? No, it wasn't me.
Wow. All right. I know you've probably done investigations in several towns and cities. In our little town, our little city here of Salem, how many investigations would you say you've done here, and how many investigations would you say you've done here that you came out saying, yeah, this place is definitely haunted?
Probably done about 10. Maybe 10 of them, and other ones we walked in, walked out, and we said, yes, it is definitely haunted, and we've actually captured images, video to show, like, hey, this is haunted.
Well, I know that a lot of the, a lot of the popularity of paranormal investigation, started with a lot of the TV shows. There's several of them out there now. Was there one show in particular that you used to watch that you might have learned from or kind of modeled yourself from?
I like watching, I think it would be probably the Dead Files. I got into that one.
In your investigations, now I've watched my fair share of them on TV as well. In your investigations, do you ever worry about a spirit following you home?
Actually, they have. We've had them follow us. And that's like the biggest thing I tell people. You have to learn how to protect yourself. And you have to learn how to turn on and off communication to that other side.
That sounds like a learned talent.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your advice to someone that has strange activity in their home?
To maybe call upon people like me and my husband or someone else who is in this field as we are to come out and investigate to make sure that the home is really haunted or not like squeaks in the floor or, dismiss that.
Well, great. Well, it sure was great to have you here. It's Halloween. This topic, is kind of a popular topic this time of year. Haunted houses everywhere, and a lot of people might not realize it, but there's a lot of real life haunted houses.
Oh, yes.
Some people's opinions, anyway.
Yes.
And man, we're real thankful that you'd come by and answer our questions.
Glad you had us.
Whether you believe in ghosts or not, you got to admit, there's many things in this world that we don't understand yet. You know, a lot of people scoff at the idea that there's aliens, that there's extraterrestrials, that there's UFOs. Yet our own government has released video footage verifying that, yeah, there's UFOs. Do we know what's behind them? No, we don't, but we know they're not of this world. So, are the ghosts or not? That's up to you. I hope you never have to find out. I hope I never have to find out. Happy Halloween from Competition Cars and Classics.